Welcome to Think Big with Dan and Qasim. Join hosts Dan Melnick and Qasim Masood as they explore big ideas, limitless possibilities, and engage with visionaries, entrepreneurs, and thought leaders who dare to dream big, get inspired, motivated, and find practical tips for personal growth. Think big, dream bigger, and ignite your potential.
Welcome to the Think Big with Dan and Qasim. Today, our guest is Arnav. Arnav, how are you doing today?
Great. How about you?
Good. Thank you. So, Arnav, let us know where you live and what you do.
Yeah, so I'm a co-founder of DEBALES AI. We basically create AI agents for logistics and e-commerce companies to automate their support tickets. So our AI agent basically responds to each and every query and basically aims to resolve that query. So there's no need for any support overhead or any support team. So we're pretty much automating the entire support team using AI agents.
That's beautiful. Arnav, this is something everybody is looking for right now in the industry, and obviously you're working on a pretty good thing that is the future of this industry. Awesome. So Arnav, can you guide me about your role in the company? Because as a founder, there's a possibility that you are wearing a lot of hats. You are doing a lot of things because every founder do this. So what are your core responsibilities within the company?
Yeah, I'm just a co-founder. We basically they bring the distribution part. We're basically asking feedback from different logistics and e-commerce companies to further improve, because we're in our first, we have roughly 20 clients, and we're just continuously asking feedback, and some people are really interested after seeing the product. So my role is just gathering feedback, getting more people on, and getting more people interested. Yeah.
That's awesome. So when you get the feedback, do you post it as a testimonial on your social media or the website, sort of these places?
Typically we first implement it, and then we sometimes we post it, sometimes we sometimes we don't, but it really depends. We first want to implement it and see how the clients are liking it, and then we want to do that.
Makes sense. So in terms of marketing is an essential for any business, right? Obviously, sales is important. There are many other things that are important, obviously, but to do the good sales, you need a good marketing as well. So in terms of marketing, how you are managing it, you are relying on the digital marketing or the offline marketing?
So right now, what we're pretty much doing is digital marketing through LinkedIn. First of all, we haven't focused too much on marketing, but we're doing mostly on LinkedIn. So we first want to talk to the initial clients, try to bring them value, because our AI agents are more for enterprise level customers. So it's a different kind of thing. So yeah.
All right, makes sense. So who are your customers? Who is the ideal customer, in fact?
Yeah, so they're typically small to large enterprise businesses, and their logistics, particularly logistics companies or e-commerce companies, they have, let's say, 15, 20 support people, and they're 20,000 emails in backlog, and they want to automate a lot of that. And unfortunately they can't, because they have to choose either putting money into support and hiring new support staff, or putting more money in other areas of the business. And I would say that if the AI already does the support work, why put it in support? Then our AI can handle everything. Yeah.
Got it. Makes sense. So if we talk about the USP, because you are already reducing the cost, at least for the support department. So what do you think? What is the percentage that you are saving for the companies? How much expenses you are cutting off?
That's a great question. One of the e-commerce brands we worked with, they previously had 4 or 5 support people. And after implementing our AI, the entire support team went off to a vacation. Meanwhile, the AI was handling everything, every single query back and forth. And pretty much the owner actually realized she had no need for a support team. So she just kept one. So that means we can reduce it from anywhere between 30% if they want to be conservative to even 80%. I mean, it's a huge possibility. And further down the line, we can do the entire support. These are just examples. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a possibility that you can reduce the 80% of the cost.
Yes. Up to 80% so far.
Awesome. That's a good number.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, that's great. So Arnav, in terms of your short-term goals, what you are looking for, because you are a startup, and at this state, many things will be changing rapidly. So I'm not sure if you have any goals set within maybe next 6 months.
Yeah, I mean, our goal for the next 6 months is basically to get more, to talk to more enterprise clients, to talk to more enterprise shipping company, logistics, e-commerce, and basically from there gather their feedback, see if they like the product, and hopefully implement it. And basically, our goal is to provide value for the first 50 clients, then we can scale like that. And so far, we're going to the goal, and hopefully, we can get even more. Yeah, the goal is pretty much more of just getting their feedback and spreading it across.
Awesome. So are you offering any trials to the companies if someone wants to deploy this solution?
Yeah, pretty much we offer trial for every single client. We do like a paid pilot, and if the paid pilot is like shows value, then we only go forward. But if it doesn't really show the real value, then we would want to like spend our time be working with someone it can provide value in. And I don't want to waste their time as well, like, and their money. Like, so that's why we pretty much do like that. Yeah.
So in terms of success, how do you measure the success of your company? Obviously, I'm not talking about the revenue. This is something completely different. But other than revenue, what makes you success? What are your parameters? How will you measure it?
So far, the main KPI is bringing more people interested, and getting their feedback. Feedback is again the main, because we're more of a human-centric company, so we kind of keep feedback at its core. And basically, every client we get even more feedback, so that even helps even more. So our main KPI is spreading this to more people and getting more feedback to improve it, to make it the best possible.
But don't you think this is an ongoing process? Obviously, you will keep getting feedbacks. Technology will keep evolving, and your product will also be evolving with the time, with the passage of time. What is the end result? What is the end thing that you are thinking for, that you are looking for? The reason you started this company?
Yeah, I mean, the reason is to help different logistics, help different e-commerce, because I've had experience like, in customer support. I always ask the customer support team, and pretty much a lot of e-commerce stores, a lot of companies, and it seems like it's really boring. Like they respond after 2 or 3 days. For example, I just 2 or 3 days ago I contacted LinkedIn because there's some service was not working. They took 4 days to come back with a response. So what if AI solves all of this kind of stuff? And like, that would be huge. And we've seen the pain point huge in logistics and e-commerce. So we thought that's the perfect way to go.
That's great. Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. So Arnav, other than obviously your company, what are your thoughts? What do you think? An inspiration, how important is an inspiration to start a business? Do you think this is something that keeps the foundations of a business?
Yeah, I mean, inspiration is really important for every founder. I mean, it's looking up to someone and, working. Those two things are really important to the founder. Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, exactly. Obviously, there will be others as well who has the same inspiration, because whatever you are doing, there's a possibility that many others are also doing in the world. So I'm not sure if you have some competitors. I believe you must have some competitors. Have you studied your competitors, and do you know what are your differentiators from the market?
Yeah, I mean, we have some competitors. Mostly they're doing more something like auto response kind of thing, and like it's a very generic kind of auto response, like, hey, our support team will be back with you. Maybe like one of the two of them, I'm not gonna name call them, but they're also doing something kind of similar to us, but not as in depth. I mean, yeah, I mean, there's some competitors. Most of them are not to the AI full automation stage yet. Some of them are like in a co-pilot stage where they're just like having a support reps, like it's going to show like what to respond for each support rep, and they can just click, but it's not full automation. And the full automation is the real thing, which can actually lead to save outcomes, save money, like outcomes and different things. Yeah.
So in future, are you thinking about expanding your niche, or you think you will keep working within this niche and will keep improving it?
I think within the first 2-3 years, I think within this niche would be better, because we want to properly study, we want to properly like serve the pain points. Then from there, like depending on the circumstances, we can decide whether to like scale to other industries, or are we going to stay to this. But hopefully we do scale. Yeah.
For next few years, you are planning to make this more stable for the logistics niche, right?
Yes.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Awesome. So, Arnav, at the end, please, I will ask you to give a biggest piece of advice for other entrepreneurs or the ones who are planning to start a business. Maybe you can give an advice to the ones who are planning to be their own boss.
Yeah, I mean, like the main thing is for business is like, from what I've seen so far, like in the past 2 years, 1 year, is that like nothing else matters except distribution at the end. I mean, sales and distribution, like feedback, sales and distribution. These three things are the most important, and actually talking to the customers. It's just from what I've seen. I think that's the main thing. I mean, that's what I learned in the past 2, 3 years. Sales and distribution. The more you talk to the customers, the more you'd understand more about them. And yeah.
That's a beautiful advice. Arnav, what do you think when someone should become an entrepreneur?
At any age is fine. I'm 17. Yeah, I'm a Austin student. So at any age is fine. Like it doesn't really matter. Like you can be 80 or you can be 10. I mean, it doesn't really matter.
I'm happy for you, Arnav. And this is, I think, the ideal age when you are an entrepreneur. And after some years, you will be way ahead from the ones who are already old and they are still following the old things. And you are young blood. You are coming up with the new ideas and with a lot of energy, which nobody else can compete at all. So that's awesome, Arnav. Best of luck for you. It was really nice talking to you. At the end, can you please let our viewers know how they can reach you if someone wants to reach you? You can share your website, your social media handles, whatever you want to.
My LinkedIn is just Arnav Parihar. I'm most active on LinkedIn. My email is arnav.parihar@debales.ai, and our website is debales.ai. So it's DEBALES. So those are the different ways they can reach out.
Awesome. Well, Arnav, thank you so much. And I'm really happy you are an entrepreneur at the age of 17. And hopefully in few years, you will be way ahead. And I wish you best of luck. And thanks for joining us today.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.